Have you ever been in this situation? You aren't alone. Most people have had a date that was awkward,
He was talking about his ex-girlfriend the whole time.
crazy,
We were like in a car accident.
or just weird.
I got athlete's foot.
So I went and asked strangers for their worst date stories, and some of them get pretty freaky.
Took this 18-year-old out, and she kept talking like baby the entire time. It got to the point where she thought it was funny, but it wasn't funny. So I was ready to be done with it because I wanted to talk normally.
We went back to my apartment and did Bob Ross. It was just the worst because we didn't talk too much, and so it was just us painting in silence.
One time I went on a date during Christmas, and it was like a dance, so the whole group was together, and I was in a separate car, and he turned the music up really loud so we didn't talk the whole time.
And going to the movies. He just kind of left me halfway through.
I went on a date with a girl one time, and she wanted to pray over the food out in public and try to hold a hand while we're praying.
He made us say a prayer, and I thought that was kind of weird.
We went to rock climb, and after rock climbing, I got athlete's foot.
I was with a girl, I hadn't met her before. Basically a one-sided date where I was asking questions and questions and questions and just getting one word of response, and I was like,
all right. And the guy was a very bad conversationalist. Every question I asked, I got one word responses.
We went to Temple Square, and she brought her camera, and she didn't even talk to me at all. She just took pictures. I'm like, wait, okay.
I think it's a guy being awkward. He probably thought that I was so into him when I was not.
Probably just when they trauma dumped on me, on the first date. That was pretty terrible, but...
Let's see, I was on a date once and we were in a car accident.
If you find any of these funny, let me know in the comments. And hit the subscribe button to aid me in my quest to overthrow the YouTube algorithm overlord.
It was the first date. We went hiking at 12 o'clock. Oh, it was miserable. It was so hot in the middle of July. Date just lasted forever.
My date didn't want to be with me. It was weird. I got followed around by this other girl's date, and then I had a shadow. And I was I just want to dance with. Anyway, it was awful.
When he was driving me home, I stopped a long ways to go, and he decided to tell me that he liked me, and I had to friend zone him. And it was really awkward silence for the last 30 minutes in the car.
Probably just when he was talking about his ex-girlfriend the whole time.
He wouldn't even laugh at my jokes. And then I said a "that's what she said" joke, and then he said it wasn't funny. And then I was like, excuse me? And then he made a "your mom" joke. That wasn't awkward. I was just mad the whole time.